Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about this Lamborghini Performante. So picked this car up a few years ago. It's an 18 Lamborghini Performante. Picked it up and a black 20 Evo. Picked them up out of Denver. We got them for a great deal. It's the dream car. It's the one my business partner and I always wanted, this car and the Evo. Has a crazy story behind it though. So we picked up the car, or bought the car, and they handled shipping. Car shows up, both of them, they show up kind of late. So probably 8 o'clock at night, it's already dark. The driver for the shipper company doesn't speak very good English at all. I think the guy's German. And so he's like trying to tell me that there's something going on with the wheel. He's going on and on about the wheel, that this, that, and the other thing, pointing at the paper, wheel this, wheel that, and I'm like, yeah, okay. So I take a good look at the wheel, and again, it's nighttime, so I'm kind of using my phone light, and I'm looking at it, and there's some scratching, and there's some dings. Nothing really alarming that I'm really worried about. So I sign the paperwork, no big deal. Get the car, pick it up, or drop it off, and then the next day, take it to the car wash. And I'm just the hand wash, and I'm really being careful and meticulous, and really hand washing everything. And I get over to the passenger side wheel, and as I go like that around the lip of the wheel, I feel a flat spot, and I'm like, oh no. That's what he was trying to tell me. And why the dealership didn't say it, or they didn't know anything about it, I don't know. He knew it, and so I called the dealership, and I'm like, hey, I have a flat spot on this wheel. I just got it. We signed off on it. What are we going to do? And they said, yeah, you signed the paperwork. There's really nothing we can do. It left here fully intact. It was good to go. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to buy a wheel for this thing. So I'm continuing, loving the car. It's not affecting the drivability. The tire's not going flat or anything like that. But I do notice, as I'm really looking through the car, so it has an exhaust on it. And I notice it's full titanium. It's a Z or whatever, Zef. And I notice, and it's really hard to see in here, there's a little plaque in there. And it's super hard to tell. Oh, wait, up here. There's a plaque. I don't know if you can see it. But there's a plaque back there. And it says Lamborghini Huracan Performante, part number, serial number 001, and then, oh yeah, it is right here. I did show it to you. And it says, signature version for Yellow Dude. I'm like, Yellow Dude? Assume it's a YouTuber. So I look him up on YouTube, and sure enough, there's this guy, Yellow Dude, on YouTube, and he speaks zero English, and he has this car. And so I'm like, oh man, maybe there's a clue here. So I watch all his videos with this car in it. And, they pull the bumper off and put the exhaust on in his shop. He's, exploring the car and driving it around, showing all the functions and features. And in his last video, he's driving it and hits a manhole cover. And in whatever animated fashion his video was, it's like the car hits the manhole cover, wham, and then it's like the exclamation mark and the dope, and sure enough, he points out the flat spot in the wheel. So I screenshot it, send it to Denver, and I said, hey, I now have proof you guys sent me a car with a flat spot in the wheel. And so they overnighted me a new wheel. In the meantime, I went and had this wheel fixed, and they just, whatever company just re-rounded it and painted it to match. So have a spare wheel. And so that's kind of the story with this thing when we first got it. And it's been great. It's been an awesome car. It's Performante. I love it. It's the dream car. The exhaust sounds awesome. Has the ALA system. Really the only thing that's happened to this car since owning it is I was driving home one day. I'm on the phone. I have no cares in the world. I'm not going fast. I'm on the phone. And of course, it is a thing that if you're driving a Lamborghini, everybody wants to race you. And sure enough, I'm in the fast lane, and I might be going 4 over, 5 over, something like that. And a guy goes into the middle lane, into the merge lane, and past me. And when he does, he kicks up a rock and throws a rock. And I thought a bullet hit me. It hit so hard, but it hit right there and cracked the top part of the windshield. And so, unfortunately, cracked the windshield. Since then, we've exo shielded the windshield, and I'm just kind of waiting. I figure either when it gets another crack, or if it gets worse, or I'm going to sell it, we'll change the windshield out. But it's been really fine. Haven't had any issue with it whatsoever. Other than that, it's been great. Lamborghini Club America did a rally in Montana last year in Missoula, and I got to lead the rally, and it was awesome. And in doing so, I drove this car. We put some Roger Dubuis and Lamborghini Club America stickers on it, and we did a rally here, and this thing just did amazing. I would say that this car maybe not outperformed, but outperformed anyone with an STO. And part of it obviously is, I guess I'm from here and know the roads, and I'm able to push it pretty hard. Just knowing the roads and knowing kind of what's going on. But this thing did great. And like I said, I've been super happy. So we're considering trading this towards an STO now, just to get something new. And I'm a little bit nervous because I've driven all-wheel drive cars my whole life. I'm an all-wheel drive guy, and I guess my driving style is built around all-wheel drives, and the rally car that we have is all-wheel drive. And so I'm a little bit nervous with a rear-wheel drive car, just kind of learning that and being able to push it. Because I know that if I push this thing hard enough, I can, punch it and pull myself back around in the corners, and if things get a little squirrely, I kind of know the limits, where I feel like in rear-wheel drive car, you're kind of just off the road. So anyway, that's the Performante. We haven't done much to it, like I said. We did some center caps, sway center caps, but other than that, we've kind of just kept this thing bone stock, and we're getting close to 10,000 miles on it. So considering selling it, considering trading it in. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's second set of tires. I think it's on its fourth oil change, something like that, since we can do it here. But yeah, it's been great. So anyway, that's my spiel for today. I'll try to do another one of these tomorrow. See you guys.